Hey, thanks for joining us today. Live Music Nation Festival Edition. Today is special. We are with Pastor, the Dr. T. Jordan. How are you, Dr. Pastor? How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Jay?
Good, good. You're with the Praise Factor Awards. Let's talk just a little bit about you, Pastor T. Give us a little background on you, where you grew up. Talk a little bit about your family and your career.
Well, I am from the beautiful island of Galveston, Texas.
There you go.
I say island, and most people go, there's no islands in Texas. Well, actually, there is.
Hey.
Beautiful coast area. And born and raised there, left after a stint doing Up with People, if you're familiar with that, for a few years. Then I went into the military after that, which I'm very grateful for. Got a lot of training and foundational skills that I needed that I still use to today. Most of my family is abroad. My mom is out here in Atlanta with me. I came to Atlanta to establish the organizations that I'm working with now, back in the late 90s, and been here ever since, just doing what I can to make an impact in the music industry.
That's fantastic. Fantastic. Let's jump into your event, the Praise Factor Awards. I always just start with these three questions. What does it look like? What does it smell like? Meaning food, environment. What does it sound like? What are all the things going on around you?
Well, it's a typical awards atmosphere. We have lots of great music, artists that come from all around the world, really, and I'm not exaggerating.
Sure.
And it's an opportunity for us to do a big give back to a lot of undiscovered talent. So we have vendors, we have, again, performances, we have business industry sessions where we're actually empowering and, trying to teach these up and coming artists about the music business. And of course, they have opportunities to showcase their talents, meet a lot of industry executives, and sell some music.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Where'd this concept come from, Pastor?
It came from, I used to manage a group years ago, and they were up and coming, new, nobody had ever heard of them. And I found out very quickly that the industry was not so friendly to unknowns. So from that, it birthed a lot of different things that I put in place to help my group go forth. And the word got out that, the platforms were available. So artists started hitting us up from everywhere, wanting to be a part, wanting to get the help that I was giving to my group. And that's how it started. We started with doing radio and television network and, different social media platforms, touring my group and setting them up on showcases and putting it out there saying, hey, come look at my group. And like I said, other artists heard about that and wanted that same type of assistance. And the awards platform was our way to come together once a year and say, job well done to those that actually participated through the different courses and trainings and things that we offered, and to, give them a pat on the back and encourage them to keep going.
That's perfect. What's a success story that you can reflect back on from your awards and the work that you have put into maybe an artist who found tips, found help with your program? Do you have one of those you could share with us?
Well, we do have some testimonials that are phenomenal. I'll start, I won't go all the way back, but there's probably about 30 plus that have gone into bigger and greater things in the industry. But here as of late, from I'll say last year's Praise Factor platform, the young lady came and she was just there by invitation, and found out she was a phenomenal singer, and she signed a major record deal with Uncle G Records out of the Houston area. She's from a little small area here near Savannah, Georgia, and powerful young lady. She's only 23 at the time, and the label heard her and was like, we've got to have her. And so they signed her there on the spot. So now she's touring and doing many great things. Another young lady, Pastor Carrie Frazier, who we've been working with for a few years, actually signed a management record deal as well, coming out of last year's Prayze Factor Awards. And last I saw of her, she was out in the Bay Area, somewhere in California, touring and sharing her music as well. So lots of testimonials of artists signing record deals, management deals, booking deals, and things of that nature after they've had their Prayze Factor experience. That's
fantastic. What a great program that is. Okay, because I am in live music and live entertainment, I always ask these two questions. This one's going to be good because it's a different perspective. What is the best concert you've ever seen, Pastor T?
Ooh, okay. It's a toss-up. And I have to go way back when I was young. But I went and had an experience watching the Commodores.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a young girl, and it was so amazing. So many people there. But the thing that touched me the most was in one of the songs where they had everybody with their cigarette lighters up and just kind of, and I was young, I think like 17 or 18. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah.
That kind of cultivated that bug of entertainment in me,
yes.
wanting to be a part of that. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, dead or alive, you could bring one musical act to your award show to perform for your guests and your attendees. Who would you bring?
Dead or alive? Wow. That's a tough one. That's so many. I really think I would say Luther Vandross.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, that was my second choice of the best concerts I've ever gone to. Just a very powerful performer from top to bottom. And I think that he would be able to offer these up and coming artists a lot of information about stage presence and endurance.
Yes. All right. How do people find out more about the Prayze Factor Awards? If they want to participate, if they want to just attend, how do they get that information?
Very easy. Just go to PrayzeFactorAwards.com, and you have to spell it right. PrayzeFactor Awards.com. Everything is there, whether you want to be a performer, a sponsor, a vendor, you just want to come and have a great weekend of celebration and music. All of the details are there. PrayzeFactorAwards.com.
That's awesome. Pastor T, thank you for being on with us today. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You betcha.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine.